Welcome to the Crown of the Immaculate. This fight pits you up against the Light Warden himself, Innocence. This is a really cool looking fight with a couple things to be aware of, but nothing that should take you too much by surprise, so let's get right into it. The first move you will see used is Realm Razor, which is your standard room-wide AoE. Heal as necessary. Next he will cast Heavenly Host, which will summon 5 adds around the arena. Simply burn them down and avoid overwhelming the healers. Watch out for circular AoE patterns afterwards, which will most likely be stacked on top of each other, causing potential for mass damage. 4 Meteor Markers will spawn in each cardinal direction on the map. At least one player must stand under them in order to prevent damage for the rest of the party. During these meteors, you also need to be aware to face away from Innocence to avoid his stare, which will cause confusion to anyone looking at him. These mechanics may be repeated at any time during the first phase, so keep your eye out for them and move along. After a pretty cool transformation sequence, you are revealed to the real Innocence. The first thing Innocence will cast in this phase is Righteous Bolt, which is your standard tank buster. Cooldown and heal through it like always. The next mechanic to look out for is called Winged Reparation, which will spawn a plethora of linear AoEs around the arena. Either get out of the area completely, or if you're feeling risky and want the extra DPS, find the little slivers in between them and carry on. The next time you cast Winged Reprobation, there will be a curved linear AoE around the map. This curve will rotate around the map following the shape of the curve itself, so simply follow it to avoid its damage. Innocence will shortly jump up and cast Rightful Reprobation, which will meet you with a familiar pattern of AoEs. Dodge them, but be aware of their location. After they shoot out, Innocence will cast another Righteous Bolt, and the AoE markers will appear in the same place before, but with much less time to react, so continue to keep away from where they were. There will be another add phase, this time with 4 adds in each corner, with one being tethered to an orb in the middle. You must down the add tethered to the orb as quick as possible. If the orb eats 2 adds in this phase, you will wipe. If you don't kill them all before Innocence reaches 100, you will also wipe, so be aware and keep up the deeps. After the 4 adds are dealt with, one final add will appear in the middle. Burn it down as always. After Innocence returns to the arena, he will begin casting Gadre, a move with an AoE pattern that resembles how I can best describe it as a nuclear symbol, leaving small areas in between each cone for safety. Stay in those safe zones. This pattern will rotate around the arena, so be aware and move as necessary. Light Pillar is your average linear stack marker, so get in line with the person who is marked with to share the damage. The next time Winged Reprobation is cast, it will have both the curved AoE from before, as well as a few linear AoEs thrown in. Just keep dodging as you move around and you will be fine. Tank busters will also take place during this part of the fight, so don't forget about your main tank. Beatific Vision is a move where Innocence will dart straight across the middle of the room. To take as little damage as possible, go near the edges of the arena away from his dash. This round of Rightful Reprobation will also feature the return of marked circles, so be aware of the spears on the side of the map so you know where they will be shot from, and make sure not to overlap your circles. Immediately after being shot, get ready for another Light Pillar, so stack up to once again share the damage. Rinse and repeat these mechanics until Innocence is down. Congratulations, this has been the Crown of the Immaculate. It has been a pleasure to be your tour guide and ghost host, and until then, I'm Reki, you're not, and I'll see you in the next fight.